JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, man on bail arrested again on gun and ammo charges. A man who absconded bail on a gun-related charge was captured by the St. Catherine South Police during an operation in Watson Grove, Gregor Park in Portmore, St. Catherine on Friday. 24-year-old Javion Lawrence, otherwise called Pawnee, of Aries Close in the parish, is back in custody. A Lorcin L380 pistol with a magazine containing 7.38 rounds of ammunition was allegedly found in his possession, the police said in a statement today. Lawrence was previously charged with illegal possession of firearm in the St. Andrew North Division, along with other offences. The police said the operation to arrest Lawrence was conducted about 7 p.m. by a team comprised of personnel from the St. Catherine South Police Division, Specialized Operations Branch, and the Metro Quick Response Team. The St. Catherine South Police are also reporting the seizure of an M16 rifle with a magazine containing 25 rounds of ammunition during a snap raid in the compound area of the Central Village about 10:45 a.m. on Friday. No one has been arrested in relation to the seizure. Investigations continue. 2 St. Thomas Igloos charged over theft of $1 million worth of phones. 2 St. Thomas Igloos have been charged over the theft of $1 million worth of electronic devices from a phone repair store on Queen Street, Morant Bay in the parish in March. Ricky Francis, otherwise called Bling, 41, of Queen Street, was charged yesterday with shop breaking and larceny, while Andreen Scott, otherwise called Rasta, from Church Corner, Morant Bay, also in St. Thomas, was charged with receiving stolen property. The police allege that about 1 p.m. on March 10, Francis broke into the building through a window at the side and stole 65 cellular phones, 2 tablet computers, and a cell phone case. The stolen items are valued at over $1.2 million. On Thursday, the police searched Francis's home and found a Samsung Galaxy A03 cellular phone. Scott, who was in the company of Francis at the time of the search, was also found in the possession of a TechnoSpark 2022 cellular phone. Both phones were identified by the complainant as property stolen from his shop. The two are to appear in court next week, Wednesday. Bail extended for ex-Rother Park Estate employee implicated in $56 million fraud. Bail has been extended for a former Rother Park Estate employee who has been implicated in an alleged $56 million fraud at the sugar and rum producing company in St. Catherine. Parish Judge Natalie Carey Dixon granted the extension yesterday. The prosecution and the defense agreed to push back the matter to July 8 to allow for more documents to be prepared. Rother Park has retained attorney-at-law Deborah Martin to watch proceedings on its behalf. The accused, 71-year-old Delcita Batchelor, is being represented by Queen's Counsel Peter Champagny. Batchelor, who worked as a senior cashier at the estate for 50 years, went on retirement in November 2021, following which the company carried out an audit on its accounts. During the checks, it was revealed that sums could not be accounted for, and the police were called in to investigate the matter. Following a police probe, the former employee was charged with embezzlement in February. It's not clear over what period the alleged crime may have taken place. Pay cups more to get them out of squatter settlements. Policemen and women who live in squatter settlements have not found favour with Jamaica Police Federation Chairman Corporal Ron James and Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson due to the high level of crime in these areas. Corporal James, in an interview, said members of the police force and their families can easily become targets, adding that, in order to protect their families, they would have to turn a blind eye to criminal activities which would compromise their positions as law enforcers. Simply put, once you're in certain neighborhoods, your safety and the safety of your family is what lies at the forefront of one's thinking. Consequently, it can't be that you're going to be effective in an environment where criminals walk around with high-powered weapons, said James. A number of squatter settlements have over the years been a major breeding ground for criminals. According to James, members of the force living in these less than desired communities underscores the need for them to be properly remunerated for the risky and important jobs they signed up for. Proper remuneration, he added, would give them power to find upstanding communities in which to reside. The issue of police living in informal settlements lends itself to the officer not being effective enough to carry out his or her core functions because you're being placed in a compromising position. That is why it is incumbent that the state remunerates the police officers that they can live in a proper environment. They need to be able to effectively carry out their task without being compromised, said James. Corporal James, when asked, said he had no information on police being recruited into gangs because of the informal settlements in which they reside. Police Commissioner Anderson, in a press conference earlier this week, said it is undesirable for any of his staff to be squatting. Anderson said some traditional squatter communities have been regularized, but stressed that the solution to the problem of squatting can be found in long-standing calls of the state to pay its agents well. Police officers should be paid sufficiently that they do not have to find themselves living in a squatter settlement, Anderson said. After a relentless campaign by the Jamaica Police Federation, the Supreme Court recently ruled that by March 31, 2023, the government must implement a proper software system to ensure proper and accurate calculations are made to capture and calculate well overdue payments or overtime since 2008. Minister of Finance and the Public Service Dr. Nigel Clark subsequently indicated that the government is committed to comply with the orders of the court and said the administration, through the Ministry of National Security, has started the process of procuring the system for capturing accurately the hours worked by the police. 13 killed in motor vehicle crashes in 7 days, says RSU. The carnage has continued unabated on the nation's roads, with 13 fatalities recorded over the one-week period from June 4 to 10. This is according to the latest statistics released on Friday by the Road Safety Unit, RSU. They show that the total number of people killed as a result of motor vehicle crashes since the start of the year now stands at 215, with 86% of victims being males and 14% being females. Among the latest fatalities, which include 1 female, are 6 drivers of private motor cars, 3 pedestrians, 2 motorcyclists, and 2 passengers of private motor cars. They also include the 3 alleged gunmen who died after the Nissan Latia motor car they were traveling in crashed into a Toyota Hiace tour bus in Hanover on Sunday, June 5. The driver of the motor car, who was reportedly trying to avoid a police checkpoint, hastily turned around the vehicle, having been alerted to the police presence. In his bid to flee the area, the car crashed into the tour bus, reportedly while speeding, and all 3 men on board were pronounced dead at hospital. The police said they seized an illegal gun with several rounds of ammunition from the car. The occupants of the bus were also taken to hospital for treatment. Meanwhile, the RSU is reporting that the total of 215 fatalities recorded since January 1 resulted from 190 fatal crashes. It said fatal crashes have decreased by 1%, while fatalities increased by 1% when compared to the similar period in 2021. Overall, 3 more fatalities were recorded this year when compared to the 212 on record for the corresponding period in 2021. The statistics also show that 44 pedestrians have been killed so far this year. This is 5 more than the 39 recorded for the similar period last year. On the bright side, 17 fewer motorcyclists have been killed this year when compared to last year. Up to June 10, some 60 motorcyclists had perished in traffic crashes, compared to 77 at the same time in 2021. 8 more drivers of private motor cars have been killed this year when compared to last year. 52 have died compared to 44 in 2021. NSWMA reassigns Kingston trucks or garbage cleanup in Westmoreland. Following remarks by a frustrated councillor to use uncollected garbage to block Westmoreland's roads, the National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, has rushed to retrieve 4 trucks in Kingston to undertake a massive cleanup of garbage in the parish. The backlog cleanup program is expected to start on Saturday, June 11. During Thursday's Westmoreland Municipal Corporation's monthly meeting, Councillor Devon Thomas of the People's National Party, North Savlamar Division, told councillors that the garbage situation in the parish was serious and suggested the road block. The state-run company has been experiencing maintenance issues and a shortage of trucks, which have left many communities experiencing a pileup of garbage. A senior public cleansing inspector for Westmoreland and Hanover, Leona Bennett, said that 4 trucks were sourced from Western Parks and Market, WPM, the regional arm of the NSWMA. The trucks arrived in Westmoreland on Friday night. We have just received 4 additional units to assist with the backlog, Bennett revealed, noting that the team will be out early Saturday morning. She said all outstanding areas within Westmoreland should be cleaned by Monday morning. We are going to work all day tomorrow, all day Sunday and early Monday morning, said Bennett. Bennett said she's thanking the residents for their patience and is assuring them that the NSWMA has a maintenance plan. We just want them to be comfortable and assured that we'll clear and will be maintaining afterwards, she said. 285 new COVID-19 cases in Jamaica, 2 deaths reported. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported 285 new COVID-19 cases and 2 deaths on Friday, June 10, bringing the infection total to 140,203 and total deaths to 3,082. The new cases comprise 161 females and 124 males, with ages ranging from 2 days to 92 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew 80, St. Catherine 54, St. Anne 34, St. James 29, St. Elizabeth 19, Clarendon 17, Manchester 14, St. Thomas 13, Portland 9, Hanover 7, Westmoreland 6, and Trelawney 3. The deceased include a 95-year-old female from St. Catherine, who died in May 2021, and a 72-year-old male from St. Anne who died in April 2022. There were 191 recoveries in the last 24 hours, bringing the total to 88,616. Currently, 130 people are hospitalized, 36 of whom are moderately ill, 10 severely ill, and 3 critically ill. Jamaica's positivity rate for the latest round of testing is 29.6%. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.